We have seen that the radius of ion is inversely related to the charge on the particular ion. This is based on the method called Pauling method for ionic radii. So Pauling's method for ionic radii, essential concept to be noted is that radius of on the ion is radius of a particular ion is inversely related to the charge on the ion. Charge on the ion is represented as Zi and the radius ion of the ion is represented as. So why it is inversely related? Because of an effect called screening effect by other electrons. The screening effect by other electrons, screening effect means other electrons act as a screen for a particular electron. For example, if you consider outermost electron, so K shell இருக்கு, L shell னு வச்சு பார்த்தோம்னா L shell உள்ள ஒரு எலக்ட்ரானை பார்த்தோம் நம்ம கன்சிடர் பண்ணோம்னா K shell ஓட electrons, these are called inner electrons. If you consider a shell in M shell பார்த்தீங்கன்னா inner electron, innermost electron, L shell. So for example, if an electron in the M shell is considered, L shell electron behaves like inner electron, K shell electron behaves like innermost electron. So all electrons carry same negative charge. So this L shell acts as one screen for M electron, K shell acts as another screen for M electron. So the screening action differs from shell to shell, that is given by screening effect. So screening effect is screening effect of different electrons is given by proposed by what are called Slater rules. So Slater rules they give qualitative information about the screening effect of. So screening effect la vandu they are assigning a constant called screening constant. S is called screening constant. So screening constant over electron ku enna, so they are giving outermost electrons ku outermost. For example, you have to consider an electron in a particular shell, that is called chosen electron. Chosen electron na electron under interests. If you consider M shell electron or M electron is called chosen electron. For M electron, if it is chosen, L electron is inner electron. L electron is called inner electron. K electron, innermost electron. K shell is the first shell, innermost electron. So அப்படி சொல்லும்போது, so இப்போ M shell ல நிறைய இருக்கும். M shell consists of, so K shell consists of only s orbital, L shell contains s orbital and p orbital, M shell contains s orbital, p orbital, d orbital. s orbital ல 1 இருக்கும், p orbital ல 3 இருக்கும், d orbital ல 5 இருக்கும். மொத்தம் 5 9 into 2 18 எலக்ட்ரான் இருக்கும். நம்ம ஒரு எலக்ட்ரானை தான் கன்சிடர் பண்றோம். ஒரு எலக்ட்ரானை கன்சிடர் பண்ணும்போது all other 17 electrons are in the same shell. All other 17 electrons are in the same shell, whereas 2 plus 6 8 electrons are in the inner shell and 2 electrons are in the innermost shell. அப்போ கம்பேர் பண்ணும்போது outermost screening effect என்ன சொல்லுது? As per the Slater rule, it states that outer screening constant for outermost electrons is 0. Screening constant for outermost electrons is 0, whereas screening constant for the electrons in the same group, that is same quantum number, same group na idu pura inda 17 electrons plus 1 electron 18 electron ஒரு group, 8 electron ஒரு group, 2 electron ஒரு group. So in the same group நாலும் same quantum number நாலும் ஒண்ணுதான். அதோட effect, screening effect of all other 17 electrons which are in the same group, அதோட effect screening constant is given by, so these are only numerical values that is to be noted. S equal to 0.35. So same na 17, other than the particular electron, all other 17 electron, their screening effect is given by screening constant 0. ஆனா M shell க்கு மேல N shell இருக்கு, outermost if you consider. So N shell இருந்ததுனா N shell ல S P D F 4 type of orbital இருக்கும். So நிறைய போகும் இன்னும். So for m electron, screening effect of n electron is 0. For m electron, the screening effect of other m electron is given by screening constant 0.35, whereas for m electron both K as well as L shells, all the other innermost shells, screening constant is given by screening constant is 1.00. That is to be noted. So all inner electrons, in this all inner electrons, once again they divide. So you have to compare in terms of principal quantum number. Principal quantum number n same. Principal quantum number n minus 1 inner shell, n minus 2 innermost shell, n plus 1 outer shell. So generally இந்த நாளை ஞாபகம் வச்சுக்கோங்க. Slater rulesல what are the S values for different Slater levels? That is outer shell, same shell, inner shell, innermost shell. So 0, S equal to 0.35, S equal to 0.85, so S equal to 1. So எல்லாமே they tend to unity. So innermost shells, their values tend to unity. So these are to be இந்த நாலு கரெக்டா ஞாபகம் வச்சுக்கணும். These are so SS சொல்றது screening effect. Screening effect of the electron in the outer shell. Screening effect of the electron in the same shell. Screening effect of the electron in the inner shell. And screening effect of electron in these, all these are given by in terms of screening constants. So screening constants, this is the proposed Slater rules that is to be noted. Remember, for heteronuclear molecules, distance between the atoms or bond distance equal to sum of the radii of the respective atoms nu பார்த்தோம். For adula ஒரு example, silicon carbide. Silicon, so the distance between silicon and carbon atom in silicon carbide is 1.93 angstrom. So இதே மாதிரி இந்த ஃபார்முலாவை silicon carbide க்கு அப்ளை பண்ணோம்னா, so the distance of silicon and carbon atoms, distance between silicon and carbon atom is nothing but sum of the radius of silicon atom and radius of carbon atom. So distance between silicon and carbon atom is given as 1.93 angstrom, and also radius of carbon atom is also given as 0.77 angstrom. அதுல இருந்து the values, so இந்த ஈக்குவேஷனை rearrange பண்ணி எழுதணும்னா radius of silicon atom equal to the distance between the silicon and carbon atoms minus radius of carbon atom, which are given 1.93 and 0.77 angstrom. So the radius of silicon atom equal to 1.16 angstrom. So the radius of one of the atoms can be calculated if the bond distance between the two atoms are given as well as radius of other atom is known. அதே மாதிரி for these are the examples for homonuclear systems. Homonuclear systems, the formula is becoming easy. For example, homonuclear system, for example, DAA equal to RA plus RA. Radius, so distance between the atoms A and A is nothing but 2RA, or RA equal to half of the distance between the atoms A and A. அப்படின்னு பார்த்தோம். அதுக்கு எக்ஸாம்பிள், so இப்போ ஹைட்ரஜன் ஆட்டத்தோட bond distance is 0.74 angstrom na radius of one hydrogen atom is nothing but 0.37 angstrom. Fluorine atom 1.44 bond distance 1.44 angstrom na radius of a fluorine atom is 0.72 angstrom. அதே மாதிரி similarly radius of chlorine atom is 0.99 angstrom. Radius of bromine atom is 1.14 angstrom. இது எல்லாமே the bond distances are twice as that of the individual radius of atom, but this is an entirely different molecule. It is ethane. So far we have seen about the homonuclear atom, molecules. It is not strictly a homonuclear molecules. So ethane is made up of two CH3 species connected by a covalent bond. So C C distance in CH3 is given as 1.54 angstrom, or in other words, radius of a CH3 grouping equal to 0.77 angstrom. So radius of methyl group, this is called methyl group. So radius of methyl, this is ethane, ethane is the molecule. So radius of methyl group is 0.77 angstrom. So radius concept can be adapted for atoms, ions as well as groups. Atoms are neutral, ions are charged species, groups are collection of atoms which may be neutral as that of your methyl ion. So this with respect to the atomic radii calculation. Now coming to the aspect of ionic radii calculation, we have seen that the radius of ion is given inversely proportional to the charge on the ion. Charge on the ion. So because of what is called screening effect. So all the electrons other than the particular electron of interest pose a screening effect on the size of the ion. So size of the ion is influenced by screening effect, that is given by Slater rules, screening constants for different types of electrons நம்ம பார்த்தோம். இதுக்கு முன்னாடி how to calculate the charge on the ion, that is to be noted. The charge on the ion la there is a term called effective nuclear charge. Effective nuclear charge. So effective nuclear charge is generally different from the charge on the ion. Effective nuclear charge is different from the charge. Charge on the ion can be plus 1, plus 2, minus 1, minus 2 integral values. But effective nuclear charge takes into account also the fractional values. So now let us calculate the effective nuclear charge for a simple species for a 4s electron of potassium atom. Let us find the effective nuclear charge on the 4s electron of potassium atom. So potassium configuration. So potassium atomic number is 19. If you write configuration 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 2,4,10, 3s2, 3p, 2, 4, 10, 12, 18, 4s1. So 4s1. So this is the electron. So this is the electron of interest, 4s electron. So 4s electron, electron of interest, அதோட நம்ம effective nuclear charge கண்டுபிடிக்கணும். So effective nuclear charge is denoted as Z star. So Z is the charge on the ion, Z star nuclear charge. So nuclear charge கண்டுபிடிக்கும் போது we have to apply the Slater rules. So we have to segregate. So for 4s electron, 3s electron, 3p electron. So 4s electron is of interest. For electron of interest n equal to 4. For electron of interest n equal to 4. Inner electron n minus 1 equal to 3. Then n minus 2 and n minus 3. N minus 2 is 2. N minus 3 1. These are innermost electrons. So same shell, inner shell, innermost shell. Already we have seen about the screening constant for different types of shell electrons. Same shell, the inner shell, innermost shell. You have to apply the respective screening constants and find. So let us find the individual members.